There is much excitement in the air as the energies steaming into Earth bring the air of new possibilities. It is these possibilities that we would like to discuss with you today. The Lion's Gate portal is very powerful and can assist you in opening to all that you are. While many may be experiencing moderate to extreme physical symptoms with a light frequency that is now on your planet, know that in time your body will not only adjust but it will thrive. In order for this to be the case, you must look at the limitations and belief structure that you have put on yourself. So many of you struggle to remove yourself from self-imposed restrictions. It has been the nature on Earth that beliefs and limitations were put on you from the moment you were incarnate. These put you into categories based on your geography, physical attributes, religion, economics, and culture. As you go through this extraordinary process, you are finding that you must unravel these limits one by one, shutting them as they do not signify the truth of your nature, the truth of your soul. Many of you are able to reject the ones that blatantly insult your sense of right and wrong, your sense of fairness, but there are so many others that you have simply just accepted. Some on the journey to unravel the parameters may have added new rules and restrictions, but they are not recognized as such because they seem so vastly different. We ask each of you, what box have you put yourself in? As you read these words, many may be saying to themselves, I did not put myself in a box, it was put on me. In that case we ask you, why do you stay? These energies coming in now and through the end of September are helping you to dream, to create, to move past your limitations. They also are designed to give you the power of self, so that you can take steps to leave the comfort of the confines you have created. There is comfort in what you know, in the boundaries you have set for yourself, but there is little growth. In order to fully understand the vastness of your soul, you must understand that you are limitless, infinite, and completely capable of changing all around you. As one starts to drop the things that bind, there may be uncertainty and fear that comes in. We ask you to simply follow your heart. Your open heart, unfettered by fear, will not lead you astray. So many become trapped in the linear thinking of your world, and in doing so they create the box they so desperately want to be free from. Think on the person who wants to become a doctor. Often they will look at how long the end result will take, the amount of time and money, and stop themselves before they begin. Instead of understanding that with simple intention and action taken one step at a time they will be guided along the way. Too many let fear stop them from doing, living, and being as they truly want. That fear is the strongest thing keeping you from understanding your true worth, your true abilities. Now is the time that all of your beliefs and understandings will be challenged. Allow it to be so. We caution against seeing things from only one perspective, as you may find that it is not complete or inaccurate. Instead, allow yourself to see from all sides. This is multidimensional understanding, and as you grow and your depth increases, so too do all the ways an issue may be viewed. While it is easier to see how this pertains to the collective, can you allow yourself this freedom as well? Can you view yourself from many sides? Are you able to see the true nature of your being? That you are ALL and you can experience all, and it is obtainable simply by intent and action. There are no limits, this you must understand. So many of you are waiting on these waves of energy to be the one that creates ascension in your life. These waves of light assist you in remembering that you are already an ascending being, playing the role of one who simply forgot their true nature. At any moment you can let go of all that you believe, all that you have been taught, and embrace all that you are. We are the Galactic Council of Light, and we hold you in the highest regard. Conversation with the Council of Light. Me, the light that is coming in has really sent people for a loop physically. Autoimmunes are flaring up and people are being diagnosed all the time with new ones. What is happening? Counsel autoimmunes are a signal that the body is not in proper communication with the soul. During the unraveling of limits, one comes to understand that they are not their body. This means that they should not identify with the limits of the body, their gender, their health, their appearance. It is the understanding that your body is just a part of who you are. However, your body is your vehicle, it is how you will ascend while still embodied. It is very important to connect deeply with your body, just as deeply as you do your soul. All these parts of you must merge into one. Your body holds pain when there is dysfunction, where there is dissonance between who you believe you are and who you truly are. Autoimmunes are the body's response to the incoming light codes when there is no communication with the soul. It is important to see yourself as one with the body as it is your vehicle. Your body has consciousness and is able to send and receive information. Open these pathways and you will find that much of the fear which causes disease leaves. They showed me a person in a dark room with very little communication coming in. The light rays coming in, shifting the DNA, creating a more crystalline structure were seen to the person in the room as an attack. They didn't understand and they felt helpless to stop it. This is how the body feels when it is not in full communication with the soul, with you. It makes sense that as a result the body then appears to attack itself, which is the basis of autoimmune. It is trying to tell us how it feels. It is important that we ask the body what it needs and honor it, no matter how crazy it seems. If your body wants soda and you haven't had any in 2 years, do it anyway. There may be something you need within the soda. It feels like people are at a choice point, that the energy is speeding up and the gap between those working on self and those not able to move forward is growing. Can you explain? Counsel. When large waves of energy come in with targeted information, people are being asked to choose. Understand that life on earth is an experience and some want to experience a particular aspect longer. It does not mean that some will be left behind if they have chosen to ascend. It may mean that a soul wants to explore victimhood, powerlessness or any other host of emotions before propelling themselves forward. The gap you are sensing is within you. The gap between who you were and who you are sensing yourself to be has gotten wider. This will continue until who you were is no longer in view. I have to ask, as it is so much on people's minds in my country. The presidential race has ballooned into this pit of people turning on one another. I am seeing those who are spiritual attack others for the differing opinions, for not voting this way or that, for being lost in fear. It is quite a trap. Counsel. It is not a trap, but it is very useful in showing each person where they need to work on themselves. There is no difference between a candidate that judges people and the person who judges the candidate. One is just a grander personification of what is going on within. We understand, so much hope has been pinned on one person, yet this very action takes away personal power. Regardless of who is in the seat of power, none have more power or pull than you do in your own personal hologram. Each of you can create within yourself the ideals that you want embodied in a leader. In fact, this is the only way. You must become the leader, the creator in your own life. Allow yourself to see this experience from all sides, even from yours, and see how it frees you from judgment and worry. Thank you.